It works randomly now. Sweet. So when Godot does that, just restart your whole PC. So this should be doing this every time. We set our on ready, we set the AI state that we have here. I think that we're passing this AI state. Yeah, see, then we move. We get the direction of the player. We get that, we get that. So he just keeps passing in that. Do I have player set on him? I do. I have Nico Newman set on him. This is calling every process. So as to why it's not moving is because it goes through and it can't get a direction. Vector, find player, target, get global position, save. First of all, let's put him up to 100. I haven't seen the camera shake in a while. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this guy. 500. And I think there's 250 actually. Let's save that. It's supposed to be 0.0515, I believe. Yeah, see. They just need to reload the scenes quicker. Alright. Ghoul. We must get the ghoul running faster, stronger. Assign the target on here. I don't know what it is or why it's not getting the target. Vector 2. If we have a vector 2, we return that. No target has been located. Move and slide. Let's go back to just having move on here. We shouldn't be having any issues. Yeah, and now he moves. What the heck is going on, dude? Crazy. You know what it is okay. So it goes to this and then it never goes out of idle. So we have to put it back into another state. Find player. Typically, we would just want him to be in a chase state all the time. In a chase state. But because he's not there for that one tiny instance, idle, let's just put, man, I don't want him to move once he reaches a location. So once he reaches the location, he does that, but right at the beginning, our direction is set to something else. Come on, dude. There's got to be a logical way to handle this. I know it would be easy if I just literally put a distance check into like the idle. I guess for now I can do that. Is what is this? Less than, you know, I don't know, 100. Then we'll just put him into E or EAI state equals ENav state dot chase. Come on. I know I'm 100. I'm literally walking in you. I'm inside you. It's ridiculous. This doesn't get called once. Is, I don't know what, greater? I mean, he did the thing. He did the thing. So let's just get the acceptable distance right on him. This is going to be like, what, 100? Let's try 100. We might want to cut that in half. 100. Let me guess. It didn't save in here, though. It didn't save in here. Yes, it did. Sweet. But 100. How much is 50? Okay, that's good. Right. Once it reaches the goal line, right? And we're going to have to do a handle logic on the Banshee. But the idea, right, because we have this. Okay. Hello, hi. Let's do an extended script. Ghoul. Huh? I believe so. What the heck? Get all this out of here. It's probably because it's based off of the, what's it called? Enemy. Yeah, we know we gotta delete that. So now what we have to actually do is in the handle logic for this, I'd prefer, yeah, we're gonna have to change this for him, I guess. I think that'll do it. We'll see. We might have to rechange some things. Nimble 500, flash red. I mean, all of it's the same. Let's rename to Ghoul. Acceptable distance is 50, which worked fine. But on here, why is it 100? Let's do 50. Movement speed is 250, which is that is over there. I don't know. This all worked great. For this, we were still calling things. Handle logic is supposed to happen every physics frame, right? Let's see if I even have like the. So I have nav agent still. I have the EAI state, right? Maybe we have to handle it in here now. I don't know. Which is interesting because this should be handling, like, I'm just overriding this function. But because I have physics processes here, I guarantee you it's overriding the ones over there. Yeah, see? So if you just include that function into this one, it's going to grab this one inside of this class instead. All right, cool. So we're going to do that. Is equal to, I don't know, what is it? The acceptable distance. First of all, the logic is, well, I should add a timer to this. There should be like a timer of some sorts. Which is annoying because there's a lot of stuff we're setting up in here too that's on ready. So if I call on ready, it's going to, I believe, get rid of all of these. Watch. Or actually, can't you run all the other stuff on ready as well? How to call, because I know in what's it called, it's super GD script, how to call the super function. Okay, so I just need to call like super. Is that it? So this extends the function, okay. And we still get all the other stuff where it sets up the health. Sweet! So it's similar. Yo, what's up, John Ray? How you doing today, my friend? So, I mean, I guess I could call super on this, but we would want to do a couple of other things. How you doing today, by the way, John? Apartment summer cleaning, carpets being slim and trimmed tomorrow. Ooh. You're gonna trim your carpets? So the only issue that we're gonna face in this is, for instance, right now, if we were to just make this a pass, he won't. I just wish it would automatically stop sometimes. Or I guess he does. I'm gonna go into enemy and be honest with you, I'm going to delete the handle logic here because I don't want it to influence anything I do in the goal. And it still does though. That's pretty funny. But this shouldn't be doing anything. The heck, dude. I'm just gonna remove this guy. Come on. I click it and it's like, eh. Oh, we got ghoul, but we want enemy. Oh. Ghoul. 100. Let's assign him this. Acceptance distance is 550. Let's see if we still get him running up to the player. He still runs up to the player. This is crazy. I've even disabled the logic for all of this. I've even disabled the logic. What is going on, dude? All right, we need to restart, I think. Why, the handle logic has nothing in it. Ghoul. I think it's because, he's actually, catching the character when it starts now. Let's see about that. Health is accessible. We print that out. Move date delta. Let's put a pass in here really quick. Deep carpet cleaning, so I have to move things around. I just have a feeling this is going to explode at some point, so I'm gonna exit and re-enter. Alright, let's get back into the script. Now we should be facing same issue. I don't know, I guess maybe it working? Let's print out working. And then let's also stop printing out the direction. Printer. Okay. I mean, it's working. So, and that was primarily to just check to see, like, hey, maybe, right? Maybe it's just like the script isn't updating. So that's why I changed it. But yeah, when we're in an idle state, I would like to get a nav agent dot distance to target, right? I would like to print this out to get an idea of see, he's 43. So if the nav agent distance to character is less than the acceptable distance, right? We want to make this an if. Then we're going to print out attack. You know, and later on in the future, we can create grouping so when they'll like group around you and attack. All right. So if this is this, then, you know, we're going to set the AI state to equal the nav state dot attack. So you like to keep things regularly updated and clean, which is cool. So then it's going to pass into here, right? And what does attack do? Attack is going to essentially, maybe we turn on a collision on this guy. But we're going to have to do a couple of things here. Because one, we're going to need another sprite. Maybe I make a damage component that I could just put on other characters. And essentially what that'll do is you'll feed in something and then it'll do that thing. That child. I'm just going to do it here. And in here, we're going to have attack sprite. We're going to add a child to this. We're going to add an animation player, animation tree. Make sure to assign it the correct animation player. And actually, let's go ahead and rename this attack anim tree. We'll rename this one attack anim player. Go back here. We're in there. Let's just state machine. We're going to essentially have to create a sprite or get the sprite that we have. Essentially. I say essentially way too much. Projectile, pickups, enemies, Nico, ghoul, melee, attack. Let's throw that in here. Animation. All right, bring that down to, what is it? 7. I think it could be 8. Yeah, it's 8 V-frames, I believe. 1, I want to transform this a bit and make it smaller. And then in the animation, make a new attack, right, ghoul, attack right. I want to go through this and see. Okay, that's the right attack. In the future, he will be looking in the direction that he's attacking. But for now, let's create this. And obviously have an empty layer. Let's go in a little bit closer here. Or zoom in, I guess you could say. I don't know why it does that in here. 3, 4, 5. Let's do 0.6. I don't know. It's still way too slow for me, bro. That's way too slow for me, bro. We need it quicker, yo. So the idea is we just turn on and off the thing. The thing. 2.5. Or what is it? Sorry. 0.5 and this is 0.3. That's way better. Could be faster though, you know? Could be faster. I kind of want it to be faster. That's way better. What is that, 0.12? Or is that 12? That is 12. There we go. Let's do a new animation. Cool. Attack. Left. Sheesh. Sprite. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way, but we're gonna guesstimate here. So now we're gonna go back to the animation and we're just going to do left and we're going to go boom. Yeah. What is it on the right? 0.02. 2. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like that's way more than it was with the other one. What the heck? There's like one missing. Let me go back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess not. 12. Sorry. 0.12. That should end at, I guess, what, 14 then? 12 is going to be nothing. That looks way better than the other one. What the heck? I gotta figure out what we did. 12 here at 0. Whatever. There is a missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, there is 6 or 5 at least. Well, I guess it is. We'll just keep it for this one, I guess. I don't know. But I think the left one has more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does. It looks smoother too. Whatever. I'm not gonna spend too much time worrying about it. We just need to get the attacks in. Up 0.02, 0.14. 4. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Well, can you bring me the broom?
Animation new, goal, attack,
I'll give it actually.
down. Let's do 0. I like sink into my chair after a while. It's pretty bad behavior. Here. Boom. Come on. Come on, you. Down. Boom. Boom. So we got this one, then that one. That's it. So he's just going to attack in these directions. I might make the attack range longer, so it's a little bit more dangerous for the player, and I think we would just do that by moving all this here, because we're going to add like a area 2D to this, and we're just going to also in here add a collision shape, and it doesn't need to be complicated. Collision shape. Move it down a bit. Let's see where these are at. Yeah, this is the only thing. If we're attacking down, we need to... I guess what I could do is, instead of doing that, I could attach a circle shape to the guy. And from there... Sorry, I'm trying to get the transforms correct. We just circle it out to kind of encompass like where he's at. However, you know, there won't be any dodging for the time being, but we'll have to set up something in the future when he attacks. It'll be specific in that area, which is kind of nice with, I mean, can I add like 3D position track? Okay. I think I know what we can do. Let's add this. And do some things after. This is going to take a lot of time to set up, I think. So add 3D position for the collision shape. All right. Apply to 3D based. Oh, man. I didn't see the 3D there. Property track. Maybe I could blend shape track, Bezier curve, audio, animation, playback track. Maybe I could do a property, collision shape. I can click one of these. I can do the position. Position. And in here, when we're attacking right, like let's see. We'll set it right here. Right. We will set it here. And where is the position? Position, right? I would just click that. Boom. Oh, sorry. That is not what we want. We want the position to be like right here. The scale to be about that. Boom. But let's say like I move this over here. What would happen then? Okay. That's awesome. All right, now we can do another property here. And we can say, well, let's do the collusion, and we'll disable. So disabled, I think, is going to be off. Boom. So let's say I had this like disabled. It'll turn it off. And then we can turn it off here. Boom. Or off here. And then do that. Boom. And just to make sure, we'll disable that as well. That's interesting. You think they would do like enabled. But yeah, that means for like, I guess we could move this up a bit because then that's like 2 frames that it's enabled. Right? But yeah, essentially what I'm getting at is that we can change the positions of where these attacks are occurring. For instance, if I do left, right, I can do a property of the, it's just a lot of setup. Collision, I could do this disabled, and then I can do the property of the collision on the position of it. So, for instance, when we attack left, right? What was the... No, we had it right here, so I'll just move the position to so. Key that position in, like so. Turn it off, like so. And then do 1, and then turn it on. Right? So we would turn on for 2. This is really simple. So now, like in my enemy script, I can get like the attack sprite or the attack thing, and I can use that to communicate if I've hit the person or not and to deal damage. It'll be easier, I think, with the ranged, which is why I'm a little happy that we're doing it this way at first, because I don't know, feels like a better way to handle things. So I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna add those properties again. Collision, disabled, property collision, position. And we'll test this even further. But I think what we'll do is we'll keep it right here. We will key in the position, right? And we will key this as disabled. Here we'll unenable it for 2 frames, and then we'll turn it back off. So boom. You know, and if the player is standing right here when he tries to attack, it'll hit him. If not, we might have to adjust things later. But, you know, these are changing with the position. So that's pretty cool. And I'm happy that I found that out quick. So, huzzah. Let's go to the 3rd frame. And it's not so bad that it's, you know, annoying. Right? It's not so bad that, like, the setup isn't so bad that it's just kind of cringy. It's just perfect, I think. Let's do position. So let's key in the position here. Like all we care about is having it on in this area at that exact instance. We can disable it, turn it on, and then after 2 frames, we can disable it again. So this is only enabled when we're attacking. So we can send a signal here, right? Body entered. We can connect that to to the ghoul. I mean, I guess this will be specific to the ghoul, but I'm gonna have a really difficult time in the future setting this up. Why didn't it connect it to the ghoul? Why didn't it connect to the ghoul? Connect. Body connect. Ghoul. Body enter. Pick. Okay. I'm trying to think. We connect, then it connects, but does it connect to the enemy? On entered 2D. Crazy. This isn't working. And why? Why isn't it working? It's making me sad. Signals. Add this signal, please. Connect to the ghoul. Go to source. The ghoul. Come on. Right, we click this, extra call arguments. It should be adding it right here, but I don't see it adding itself. Disconnect. All, yes. Connect. Connect. Ghoul. Deferred. Can I just pick like, because it should be going to the ghoul script. It should be adding it to the script, but it's not. You know what it could be. No, it's, yeah, I think I know what it is. Let's disconnect this. Let's rename it to attack area and let us reconnect this bodied enter to the ghoul, and there we go. Okay, so that's the issue. So the problem was, and I'm happy that was easy to identify. Thank you, Holy Father, for pointing that out, particularly to me. But we have an area 2D in here already that's in charge of essentially when the player walks into it, it'll do damage to them. So it'll make it so you don't want to walk in the area, right, of the enemy. But because we were already calling a script on that, they have the same name. Essentially, it didn't know what to do. So once we changed the area name and connected it, it worked fine in this code. So that works great. Sweet. Let's go back to the animation. 2D animation. Let's go ahead and we got to attack right, attack left, you know. The position, though, is not changing. Why is the position not changing? It was, oh, it does. But it moves back instantaneously. Oh. Are we on a different animation and some type of weird sequence? I don't know. Attack left, attack right. Where is my position? I mean, it turns on and off. It does, like you see, it moves to that area very quickly and then goes back. It goes back. So what we need to do, is there any way to copy this and paste it? I don't know. Let's go to this position. Inspector, value, time, collision shape at this time should be. The worst part is it would be nice if I could. I mean, it was working fine. Now it's not working. This is annoying. You know what it is? No, it's not because we changed the name. There's no way. There's no way. I know that we can. Ooh. We can change the position of this. All right. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. There we go. That's why. I'm sorry. This was really cool. This whole entire thing was cool. And then they were like, yeah, let's have a freaking random bug occur where it works just great, and then out of nowhere, you won't be able to move the thing. You won't be able to place it anywhere you want. You know, like if I go like this, and for instance, let's say, watch it fix now. Watch it fix now. That's how it typically works. Let's say I do that, and I go boom. I come over here. Boom. But back here, I want this to be 0. It won't let me change it. It won't let me change it at all. If I go into, like, what's the whole point of keying in the frames if I can't freaking change them? Like, why did that? It worked perfectly. Then out of nowhere, it stopped working. What happened? Freaking Godot, man. Look at this. I can't move it at all. Let's just exit. I'm going to have an aneurysm, dude. I had a plan. Now that plan's gone. So we might have to come up with a new plan. I might just shoot a ray in that direction and see what happens, because apparently this doesn't work to a desired effect. Can I move it now? I can scale it. Oh boy, can I scale it. I cannot, however, change these things after it's been said and done. If I go down here and I'm like, I don't want this to be continuous. I want it to be discrete. Nearest, continuous, discrete, capture. What was that output? Has different update modes between some animation which may be blended together. Blending prioritized, update, continuous. Well, what is going on? Edit. I have a reset value. What is going on? You spent months on it? Yeah, they do take a long time. Yeah. Can't move it. What if I go 0? I can't do nothing. Once I set a position, that's it. Bye-bye. I don't want this to be continuous. Just stop it. Why has it got it in like a, you know, a loop? I can't do nothing. Now I can. After that, I can't. If I delete it, I can't even do it, dude. What? Why is this being so stupid? No one wants to sit here and hear me complain, but I'm gonna complain because this is dumb. Oh, now it's free now. You can do whatever you want. But hey, you can have your position, right, with no keyframes, but apparently that means we don't want to move the freaking thing at all. So how about I just do myself a favor and delete this collision shape and re-add another one, because maybe it has to do with the collision shape. And I really hope it does. It's like, oh, you changed the name of whatever you're working with, so now there's a bug introduced. Boom. Let's do right. Let's add a property. Let's just redo all this tedious work again, because that's what we love to do. But hey, let's focus on doing the disabled enabled first, because let's focus on the position first, because this could just result in some very funky business. Boom. Nope. Nope. Why did it work and now it doesn't work? Is because I have, you know, on attack bodied entered? Like everyone saw that it was working several seconds ago and now it's just broken. I haven't disabled it. I haven't turned it off. Like, what is going on? Can I edit a key here? That would be nice. That would be lovely if I could enter a key here. Holy crap. Boom. 0, 0. Time. We have the time. 0, 0. Insert key. Look at this. Just look at how funky this is acting right now. It worked great 2 seconds ago. Oh. When stuff don't work. 0, 0. Let's copy this. I know this one isn't the same as that one, but I guess it is. Never mind. We keep it open for 2 frames. And then we send it back to the depths of which it belonged, which is hopefully going to be easing. Easing. It's easing. Can I just set this to freaking 0? No easing. 0. 0. Okay. There. It can't be 0. It's got to be 0.000. However, I don't see... Okay, I do see it changing. Let's turn all the easing to 0. We just need it there at that exact moment. I don't need it to... Does that, like, when I click that... This sucks, dude. You can't even click the delete button to delete. You gotta click the freaking... Just delete it, dude. We don't need this here, apparently. Remove. Make. Keep active, huh? Remove. Why was it on remove? Disable mode. Remove. Let's go into the script. Let's delete it from the script. Apparently connecting it makes it stupid. Makes it work stupid. That's what it is. It's like, hey, we're connected now, so lose all functionality that we had before. Let's see if that was a part of the issue. I'm curious now. I know I have better things to do with my time, but hey, I'll spend it doing this instead. Even though I know it was working great a couple of seconds ago. There must be some mode that I selected. There must be some animation that's playing in the background that doesn't allow me to switch to this. I'm just going to delete him from the scene. Maybe that's it. I don't know. For the love of the Lord. Why does this thing just want to never work? Right, left, delete, position. I need to get a thing on there so when someone comes in like, I can be like, look back at this time and then come talk to me. Go look at that time. It worked great. Now it doesn't work at all. Let's try again. Let's just try again. Let's just area 2D. Before we go and do all this, let's just do this all again. Let's just start off how we did last time. We're like, I just need a simple shape. That's all we need. Right? All we need is a simple, simplistic shape. Now let's go ahead and let's add a track to this shape, the collision shape. Let's add a position. Let's go ahead and manipulate that position at this point to be right here. Let's go ahead and go to the transform and click that button. I'd also like to note that this is completely different. It was 50, now it's not. And now, okay, that doesn't work. I'll be right back. What I'm going to do is just make a ray Sorry guys, I'm in a very bad mood. I'm super stressed about getting this done, and it's just acting really wonky. And you get something like, oh, this is gonna be quick, it's gonna be fast, it's gonna be simple. Hey, hope you're doing well. I'm a Christian and I also work on games. Sweet, yeah. I am doing all right. I'm in a bad mood, I won't lie. I am currently recovering from having something work and then completely not work the next second for some weird reason. So I'm in a very, very annoyed mood. So I apologize for that. But it is a joy to see you in here, man. It is a big joy. Region. Can I turn this off? I can turn it off. Which we'll have to do. Or I can just set it to something else. I know the feeling. Yeah, it's frustrating. So essentially, I had an area 2D and I was just going to turn it on and off and position it when that particular attack was occurring, because you can do properties, right? Like in an animation, for instance, if we were to select this one, I guess we don't have any now. Yes, we do. You can do a property, right? And I had an area 2D. I was gonna, essentially track the properties or animate the properties. So when I'm attacking, I just move this collision over here. When a body enters it, I deal damage. Would have been easy, would have been fast, would have been quick. But apparently, out of nowhere, it just doesn't want to work. So we went ahead and got rid of it. And now I'm just going to at least try to play an animation when the enemy is in range of the player, which is right here. Hold up. Go Newman at 100. So the idea is that they get close to the player, they attack. Right. But yeah, it's going pretty. We can't value track frame must have at least one keyframe to cache for blending. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what I was. I got rid of the reset frame. And because of that, we were unable to do the things. That could be very well what it is. I'm actually going to test that. Just to see if that is it. I don't know if it is, but we'll find out right now. Animation, let's track 0. I haven't used Godot much yet, but I used to love baking in events and logic and animations in Unity, and that was always a pain to maintain. Yeah, I'm a Unreal developer, or I use the Unreal Engine a lot. I have experience using Unity. One of my first projects that's doing pretty well in the mobile market for the Android was made on Unity. And now I'm testing out Godot for a game jam. And I'm liking it so far, but there's just, since it's kind of like, a free thing, right? There's not a team working on it. It's just, there's, of course, going to be bugs that you run into. And, it's like, it's cool to have this for free and accessible, but it's still frustrating because, when there's something there that's promised to work, I feel like it should work. But on the next thing, how many how many games have you worked on? Have you released any? Have you finished any? Yeah. So when we attack, we are going to attack. But our attack is going to be completely different. Attack, void. We're going to, yeah, we do have an attack function. I'm just going to copy it here. I know it's the same, but I just want to make sure that it's correct. I don't want to have anything messing with my code. Expected identity block after. An identity block after this? They want me to do that? Oh, what it is this. This is making it angry. I'm working on a game in closed beta right now. I worked on a game called MTG Arena and another called Republic Hey, I know MTG Arena. Magic the Gathering Arena. That's pretty cool. How was it working with Wizards of the Coast? I think that's what they're called. I've never heard of Republica. Republica. That's cool. Game. So I feel like you do AAA work, man. That's sick. You worked on this game? Camouflage. Help a woman named Hope escape in a thrilling and topical stealth action game that explores the perils of government surveillance in the internet age, and it's free. It's pretty cool. Was a fun time, dream job for sure at the MTG Arena. Why did that finish for you? Did you quit? I guess all the layoffs happened, eh? I'm sorry to hear that, man. That does suck. Mixed use of tabs and spaces for indent. Sorry, I'm gonna be like in a kind of bad mood because I'm over it. I'm over everything right now. Over all the things. Let's just print for now to make sure we're going into that state. So what do you do? Like, all right, he's attacking. So what do you do? Do you program? What? Do you do animation, 3D modeling, texturing? But now I'm back in game dev working on Once Upon a Galaxy. Whoa, I thought you said you're working on, oh, so it's in closed beta. Is that on Steam? On a Galaxy. Oh, so it's a journal of making the Star Wars. Hey, beautiful art. And it's mobile? Sick. Me like. Take your games mobile. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a card game with a buddy. Space influenced. I just got a Steam build. I got Steam builds working yesterday. Really? I do programming, UX. I'm also doing all the audio. Okay. Yeah, I did all the audio for my shooting and stuff. I did have a song, but it's like I paid someone to make this, and they're still working on the soundtrack for the game. They're not the soundtrack, but the main song. I want it to be a little bit more, you know, because I mean, I had mine. I just feel like the song I have right now is a little too like casual for what we're going through. This was the one I created. If it'll let me open it. Like very hard, kind of darker, on the dark side of things. But it feels like more of like an entrance to like a, you know, rapper, like a main menu rapper. So who knows, I might use it for that. Very simple, right? Nothing complex. And my buddy just hit me up today, working on this. But like this is just way too, it's too happy, too cheerful, too bouncy. Right? It's really well. It sounds like a casual game, like a party game song. You know? Good battle music, right? That's what I'm saying. I like it too. I need some good battle music is what I'm getting at. But it's too happy. Yeah, dealing with layout issues. Layout issues of what? I'm going to try as a new pattern and see how it works. By the way, John Ray is the one I'm going to be working on that card game with. Sparkle Chat. Sparkle Chat. So you do the programming. What so you guys are working in Unity or what? I'm assuming probably because you're doing a card game might make a little bit more sense to work in Unity. I have a little of experience working with cards or like particularly like UI dealing with cards in Unity, and I remember it not being as fun as I wanted it to be. Defold. Defold? What is Defold? Is that a game engine? Defold. The game engine for high performance cross platform games. I don't know how I feel about that face. He's too happy for me. These guys look way too happy for me. I don't like it. It's making me scared. I'm scared now. It's open source. That's pretty cool. What do you think of it so far? So this looks like a Godot thing almost. A free engine in that sense. Huh. Defold. Features. 2D focused, 3D capable. Okay. 3D sprites, splines, particle effects, animation. Ooh. Do they have like UI animation, tweening and all that? Advanced, fully scriptable, local function, local. Let's say GO or GD. You hated it at first, but you love it now. Why did you dislike it at first? Artist tools are bare bone, but they have all the main things that devs want. Okay. Like as long as you got some collision boxes and stuff like that, things for animation, yada yada. We need to work on the attack. Right now we're just doing the attack, but I need to play an animation. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make a at on ready function var var animation. I'll just call it anim player. By the way, I do not follow naming conventions. I'm very bad at it. Animation player. Learning Lua and just the bare bones editor compared to Unity or especially Unreal. I love typing Viz effects. Yeah, it's a ridiculous coding add-on. I love it too. It's kind of comical. Makes you feel cooler when you're programming. Makes you feel way cooler. So let's see here. Thank you for the positive energy you're bringing into this chat, though. I appreciate it, Sparkle. I was very, very upset like a couple seconds ago. Now I'm feeling all right. I don't know why. But yeah, it's frustrating. I think what I'm going to do is now, since we have... Actually, I need to finish making the animations. I just have like very basic animations. What we got? 4. I got 4 more left. Ghoul, attack, down left. What's next on the sprite? Frame. We have left, up, down, or down, right. So let's do animation new, goal, attack, DR. Let's, boom. Did it literally go back to all of them? Whatever, we'll just do this. 28, sure. What is it, 0.2, and then this is 0.14. Let's just delete that. I know it sounds weird, but just start from the beginning. Oh. We made a mistake again. 28, 29, 30. What is going on? What is going on? What am I doing? Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Missions new, goal, attack. It's got to be upright now, right? Actually, let's check. Yeah, it's gonna be down left. New, goal, attack. Or, yeah, down left. This to 0.14. 0.02. Slide it over here. Click. Create reset tracks. I feel like, I don't know. It's not necessary. We'll have to play with like the reset tracks and stuff later. Boom. This is going to be upright, goal, attack, upright, or you are. Go over here, come into here, go up one. Boom. Sure, just create the thing. Wait a minute. Yeah, and then we just flip it, right? No. What have I done? Down right. Let's see. Maybe I've got these wrong. We have down right, down left, right? Then we have upright, which is upright, and then for some strange reason we have this, which is downright. That's downright wrong. Let's go into Asperite. Asperite, why didn't... With more basic shapes, it should be easier to up the poly count on what, your objects and stuff of that nature. True. Melee attack. I feel like these, we have upright, down left, that's Y. Down right, that's down left, that's upright. So what I did here that's wrong is in this one, I essentially, instead of flipping it to the right, I did make these late last night. I was really tired. But essentially we gotta just do this and we should be good. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum. Sorry if you can hear my daughter in the background screeching like a mad lady. She is a lady. A little lady, but she is not mad. Boom. 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 Let's rotate these over. Flip. Philip. Philip. What, Pip? What, Pip? The door's open, dude. What's wrong? What's wrong, kitty? You want some pets? Come here, my buddy. Yeah, my boy. Come on, stop it. And crystals? True. Okay. File, export as sprite sheet. We have to do it like this. File, export as that. Yes, please. Can't hear extra noise at all, by the way. Good. I try to make it that way. If you did, you'd hear my kid screaming 24/7. It's summer, so she's just in her room on her tablet playing with her cousin online. Playing Roblox. Kids will do that. Yeah, they will. I wouldn't worry. Kids is just growing. Growing is painful and many times hungry in one form or another. Yeah. How old are your kiddos? I have one daughter. She is 6. She will be 7 here in June, July. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 months in October. All right, so now we need to go in. Nico, monster incoming, sign. Oh yeah. Let's remove this, and then on the animation, I'm gonna get rid of this. And we're going to have to re-import it, which is my least favorite thing to do. File location. All right, cool. Let's bring those in. But first, you have to click in there, or else it'll add it somewhere else, and then you gotta go digging for it. It's never fun. Boom. No. Why did I do that? Boom. Upright. Upright. Oh yeah, upright. Now we gotta do up left. I had like a huge brain part. For me, I'm making a blank pattern and I could insert changes. Yeah. It's the best way to do it, at least when you're handling. Wait, what are you working on specifically? What blank patterns? Ghoul. Attack. Attack. Ooh. Ooh. 0.02. We're gonna go ahead and close this if I can. I guess I can. I don't know. Right here. Boom. Sure. Boom, 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 boom. So now we have all the attacks. Although I'm not too happy with the up left. The upright, I'm fine. The up left looks a little like wonky, in my opinion. Like it should be to the left more, which tells me I might have. I mean, it looked like I selected everything correctly. I mean, it looks fine on there. You can insert text, numbers, pictures by number systems. Yeah, maybe I'm just tripping. He's here. If he's here, you know what it is? It's just the way the enemy is. The only issue with this is that this will change depending on certain things. I think now that I'm thinking in regard to like the sprite and the player. Like I think if we were to, for instance, see if I can flip this guy. Where is it? Region, offset. Yeah, right. Flip X. Like let's say I did that. Looks a lot better. But yeah, it'll be fine for now. I just need to go in, make a new state machine. No, that is not what we want. We want a blend 2D space, and we want to, I believe, drag and drop stuff in here. Add animation up left. I think everything is switched actually. Up left. Let's immediate. Blend. We just want that. Okay. Up left. Or what was that? Upright? Shoot. I think that was upright. Up left. Let's play those. Animation tree. Start. Okay, so I need to. Where was it? Upright? Last time I didn't do this, and I ended up having to go back and reset anything. I have to lurk, but hope you have a great rest of stream. Thank you. I appreciate the lurk, and I appreciate you coming in. You have a amazing day, Sparkle. And it's Sparkle Hat. I actually really like that. Sparkly. Let's see. Boom. Root. Play. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is upright. Play mode. Forward. We can play backwards, which is interesting. That is not. Oh, it's because I put instead of up. I have a problem. Down. Where is down? Tack down. Down left. Down right. Boom. Essentially what we're going to do is feed this position to this guy. Can I just continuously play this? What, buddy? Is no one giving you any love? Huh, Stinky? Yeah. I wanted to change that. Nope, I guess. Attack. And let's test all of these out. Down left. Okay. Down left. Okay. And down right. Sweet. Sweet. Ghoul. So in the Ghoul script, we're gonna want to go ahead and get a hold of our attack anim attack sprite attack anim tree. Interesting how that has to work. We'll have to change this to a component at some later date, but for now I'm gonna leave it. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get a hold of the anim player, and here we also need to get a hold of something else, which is something playback. Yeah, anim state machine bar state machine. I say like animation nodes state machine. We'll just leave it like that, equals null. And then on ready, what we'll do is essentially do this. I don't know if I can particularly use that. If, let's check though, state machine print worked. Else. Didn't work. Bum, 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 bum. State machine. I mean, I have state machine here. Anim tree not declared in the current scope. Oh, that's true. We want anim player. Let's see if we get a hold of the state machine. Okay, animation tree. My bad. Animation node. I really like to have like some, like something to show the death, but, or not the death, but the exorcism. Sorry, death is just like a word every designer uses because that's all games are focused right now. Yep, I'm sitting down, buddy. I'm sitting down, Peppa. Peppa boy. My cat's named Pip, so if you hear me going Pippy, that's because my cat is in desperate need of my attention. And, you know, he's my cat, so I kind of feel obligated to do so.
Thank you for it.
Obligated to do so. Obligated to do so. Looking at some stuff here. Boom. So now that we have the state machine, what we need to do is first get direction. We are attacking. I believe this is something that happens immediate, so we're probably going to want to change this from that to enabled. Right, so it's something we have to enable. On top of this, what we have to do is essentially set the parameter, you know, get the name, yada yada, so on and so forth. I believe that's what the state machine. That's the anim tree. We're just setting the blend position. And we travel. Okay. So let's do this. Do this. And then, so I don't have to copy and paste the other thing, let's do state machine. Sorry, dot travel. And then, what is it? Attack. So we don't want the mouse to player. What we want is bar dir to player equals this or self. Or I guess I could just say global position minus I'm gonna start this off minus target dot global position, and then we can say dot normalized, because then that'll feed it into like a 0 to 1 basis. From there we can just say dir to player. Obviously we're gonna have to change some parameters here. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, you know what it is anim player dot set what was it? Parameter. I remember the last time we just got all of these things already. I didn't have to type in nothing, which is concerning to me because that might mean something else. Process or the state machine resource. I don't think I had to create anything else. Anim tree, what is it? Blend. There's a thing in here called blend parameters. Yeah, blend position of attack. So anim player dot set parameters slash attack slash what is it? Blend position. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it here. Last time I had like immediate access to that. But received one. Well, that's because we have to add the dir to player. Dir to player. And yeah, I guess we can. Cool. You think he would just keep attacking though? I mean, it works, right? But first of all, let's say dir to, let's print, as you can see. I think travel, can we say something like once can we await state machine dot so I don't know if the state machine itself is working, is playing. Because it looks like it plays it a couple times. Do I need to set the enemies? Let's try, like, let's see if we move. I mean, it changes, but it's completely opposite. I mean, I could multiply, but this should work relatively easily. I guess what it has to do is if I go into the enemies and I flip it, then it'll be different. Or into the ghoul, per se. If I on you flip these around, right? Flip, flip. There's another way of handling it. I think. Let's try it. Yeah. See? I like it to appear above the player, so let's go ahead and make the Z order a little bit higher. Boom, boom, boom. These are attacks, so they should be pretty high on the level. But yeah, now that we do that, we want to, I guess, since we're going to use a 2D, what is it, array cast. We can just make a ray cast, add it as a child, and then from there do that. I mean, I'll just do a ray cast, shoot. I'll just add a ray cast, attack cast. Now in the scene, you'll see it's here. We're gonna essentially just put this out so much of a distance, and if the player is in it, then we'll attack. Then we can essentially make the ghoul wait a bit until he attacks again, and then boom, attacks. So, yeah. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to do that and say at on ready var. We're going to say attack raycast, and we're going to do raycast 2D equals attack cast equal attack cast. So on ready, we're going to disable this essentially, or make sure that it's disabled. Attack raycast dot disabled or enabled equals false, just in case. Then when we attack, what we're going to do is we're going to set this, the attack raycast dot, what is it? There's a direction for this, isn't there? Let's look on the 2D script. We have this point here, target position. Does that work? Let's go ahead. Can I debug this thing? Enabled, applied with, bodies, transform, ordering. There's no like disabled. I think in here I can turn on collisions. I'm gonna save, and I'm also, while I'm at it, gonna push this to GitHub. Complete overhaul. Changed everything. I mean, we did. We changed literally everything. Okay, so when we attack, we have to set this target position to something else. So attack target position is just going to be equal to the direction the player multiplied by a distance, which we can create here. Export category, attack function, or attack specifics. All right, export var. We're gonna need I guess we could do a float, but attack distance float equals 0. We'll do 50 times attack distance. Essentially, we get a direction, we'll multiply it, move it forward towards the player. I even want to make this 60. I don't know. Yeah, let's make it 65. And first, we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. We can... Now I want to enable this, or essentially attack raycast dot enabled equals true. I like the system where you just shoot a raycast. It feels like you have to turn this on and off, and I don't like that. True. How do we see if we hit? Node. Draw, property, rename, child order, entered tree, item, visibility, place node. So is colliding. If raycast dot is colliding, then we need to mark var collided with, what is this, a collider? Is this a, I don't know, collide with areas, collided with equals attack raycast. I'm thinking it's get collider. Yeah, get collider. If, first of all, we'll just say character class. As character class, right? If collided with, then we'll print hits. You should just be constantly attacking and playing the animation. So this isn't even colliding. Okay.
Are you kidding? So I love you so much.
Oh man, if attack raycast collided with. So we're not even colliding, which means to me, we're not even, you know, I'm going to be real with you. It's because I did this stupid thing where, I mean, I set it to 65, so that shouldn't be an issue. How to see, there's got to be a way to see raycasts. Show grid, show helpers. And what does show helpers mean? Yeah, there he is. There he is. How do I see specifically? Yeah, how do I turn on? I guess I gotta go through this big old ordeal where I create a line node. I'm gonna clear this with curve. We don't need a whip curve fill. I want to just canvas texture, viewport texture, canvas texture. Gosh, gradient texture,
We love
camera.
you. Happy retirement and 4th of July, and I'll call and check on you,
Image
okay?
texture. Can I just get like a regular texture, dude? Like base texture? You have to make it yourself. I'll lose my mind if I have to make it myself. Default color, fill. I don't want to fill. I just want to see this stupid thing, dude. It's so annoying. Where is it at? Where is this even at? Transform. I don't see the line. Width closed.
Building your online business? .com and set up.
Hello. In this tutorial, I'm going to show
22 minutes.
so that we can do our draw function.
I'm about to
angle,
quit,
and
dude.
we want to say if can shoot the target.
Dude, just tell me how to do the thing, okay?
Hello everyone, in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use the raycast. This will be the parent as a collision.
Yeah, we get it. It is colliding. Colliding. What it could be is that because this is... Maybe it has to do with what I'm colliding with. Collision layer 1. Where's Nico? I mean, I'm on layer 1. Collision. Hit from inside. No. Collide with bodies. They should just have like a debug system on the raycast so you can see it in game. Attack direction. Maybe it needs to be longer. I guarantee that's not it though. I guess we should do this up here. Is colliding. You know, if we attack, we collide with the thing, we deal the damage. Yeah, no hit. No hit, no hit, no hit. But we're not even playing the attack again. So, I don't know. So we do travel, attack. Let's just focus on what we can get working. I think the issue here that on start it plays. Can you just play, dude? I don't know why it's gotta be so particular. I gotta do that. Crazy. So I have to start it and then play it. Is there like at the end of this or no? This is so confusing, dude. It's like some guy. Auto. Why do I have an add in here and then an add in here? I get that. We're enabling. At least we can do that now. So I think I set that up right. He should just be blaring his little attack. There we go. Alright. That's working. Sweet. Sweet. Let's get rid of these pickups. We don't need them. We need the gun still. Eventually, we have to try to get that working functionally. Honestly, and on top of that, we might have to change the color of this thing. Is there any way I can modulate the color? I know there's a visibility modulate. Let's try green. Chain fixes. Kind of funny. He's always like attacking up. I can't believe this is not colliding, and I'm really so dang annoyed that I can't just click a debug button on here and do it this way. And I'm tired of people giving me, can't you just use Align 2D? Like, nobody wants to go with like how big, like how much goes into making a game. Nobody wants to go and add another Line 2D in there and then, you know, perform a bunch of different coding methods just to get it visible on screen. It's completely, like, it's more work. A debug button. I know he can let us see it in game. Why not give me that ability? I know you can do that. Right? Like, I know you can do that. Why did you not give me that option? Godot. That's him being like, yeah, you're right. I could do that. I don't know why I did that.
I actually used to celebrate.
Now you gotta watch a 22-minute long
Had a wife
video
and
on
2
how to
kids.
get this working. Dude, just show me how to see the thing.
All right. Now if we go up here, there you can see the 4 on the next line if you want to. So to start with, we want to get rid of this. If we have a target, we're not just going to turn and point at it and shoot.
Dude, can you be...
Because its body is and what it's doing, coordinates. They hit ourselves, or it wouldn't travel any distance at all. And then, so our ray is going to use the space state, and the command is intersect ray. And what this method takes as its arguments are the collision shape. And that area 2D is called visibility. That's the thing that you saw in yellow. And we're setting its detect radius in the script so that you can set it in your inspector here. And then in the ready function, we will take the shape and set its rate, create a circle shape and set its radius. And then we also have a fire rate and the bullet scene so that it can do the shooting. And it'll just instance a bullet every X number of seconds, or X number of times per second. This is the color. This is that pale yellow that I was using to do the shoot is body exited. Target, and then in our physics process, we are just updating if we have a target, we rotate to point at the target, And if can shoot lets us, we shoot. Shoot spawns a bullet and sets the bullet off on its way. And lastly, we have the update radius. So that's what we're seeing here when we enter function, which
Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, Godot guy. I was wrong. I'm the dumb one. Very bad mood. And it's not drawing it. Don't need a -1, need sim, it needs to be like way larger. $250. I don't know, dude. I'm getting desperate at this point. First of all, I'm gonna get rid of the debugging on this. I don't see nothing. On top of that, he's never... He's never doing the thing. Ever. He's never doing the thing. Draw a line. Are we drawing a line? Are we... Let's see. Please just give me the parameters so I don't have to delete and do all this stuff again. I guess we delete and do all this stuff again. Draw line from global position to here. Color dot, I don't know. You think red would be able to see dark red. Width, I'm getting rid of this thing. Width, 500,000, 5,000. Anti-aliased, yes, please. Let me just see the line. All right. All right. Back. Process. Func process. Func process. Please, please, for the love of the Lord, please just let me do my thing. Yeah, you have me. I mean, it should be happening, but it's not happening. Did I do something wrong? Do I need to select something?
which is drawing a circle to show that detect radius. So that's what we're seeing here. When we enter, the player is set as the target, bullets are spawned, and when we exit, the target is null, so it doesn't have anything to shoot at. Now, if you want to download this starting project, I'll link it in the description below, so you can start out at the same point that I do for moving forward and making the visibility work.
Is it this? Dot self-modulate? I mean, bar shape, circle shape, 2D new. Shape dot radius equals detect radius. We have our visibility, we have our collision shape 2D, we have a shape equals shape. Shoot timer dot wait time equals fire rate. Yeah. String. Is he setting that to that? Direct space state, space state. Hmm. Hmm. Intersect ray. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. The angry coder is what they should call me. I'm getting angry. Parameters are physics raycast. It's like, thank you for telling me. Position. Global position. I'm assuming the target position. Target. Dot. Position. Or I should just say pure to player. You know, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try like before I do all this. It has nothing to do with that, okay. Direction to player. intersect ray in a given space, ray position, and other parameters are defined through physics ray query parameters. This dictionary with the following fields. Intersect ray. So if we go back, double delta, double delta, delta double. Okay, so he's all right. So that's why he does this. He does this. He passes in self. Even though I don't know why we gotta use brackets. And then apparently there's something to do with collision masks here. Where is collision mask? Is it just body, use the collision mask member variable, and I guess position, target position, at most 1 but received 4, and that's because we have to make a query like they did very much so in here, where it's something like this. Then we would pass in query instead. I don't know why that's a thing. Target position, we will need, what's it called? Sorry, my brain is dying. Target position is not, oh. Query. Then we have array cast. Did I accidentally get rid of that? Did I accidentally get rid of that? Let's plug it back in here. Um, 3D ray casting from scene, we get it. But I want to results. So I'm assuming you do it for results, yeah. Do this the old-fashioned way, if hit. Hit. I want to get rid of that thing so bad. Not hit. Not hit, not hit, not hit, not hit, not hit. Ooh. I think I need to print the dirt to player. I think this has to actually do with we have that. If -1, -1, so it's never getting like, it's never getting above and below that, which is strange. Maybe I have to set this to like blend. Probably won't work. Something is wrong here. What about my animation tree? Looks like that. Boom, 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 boom. The ghoul does not look like that, which is interesting. Why does Nico's look like that? Oh, we have these. We don't have anything. That's what it is. I'm a dumb. Add animation. Attack left. Or it's right. Attack right. Attack left. Brain fried. What's that though? It means that we have these need to be switched. I was wondering like what the heck is going on. Alright, cool. No hit. Not hit. Attack distance. Nothing's working. I can't even draw what that is. I can't even see if it has to do with the direction to the player. Attack distance. I mean, the fact that the animations are working indicates to me that it's working just fine. Maybe it has to do with what layer they're on. Collision. So they're on collision 3. Not hit. Do collision layer this one. Not hit. Not hit. Not hit. Not hit. Not hit. Not hit. It has to do with this. I'm telling you. There's no way. There is no way. Collision. Okay. Collision. Layer. Maybe I need to turn off some. Oh, it's hitting. Not hit. What if I... Now we're getting a hit, at least. But we're not getting a hit anywhere else. Attack cast. Boom. Let's get rid of that. I want to test. No, I mean, it's definitely with this. The draw line function doesn't work. Draw line function. No, it doesn't work. If your kinematic body is a direct shot of the proof part, so they want me to get viewport. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. Get rid of it all. We don't need. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. We don't want it. We have the direction of player. Why does it work this way? How does he draw this darn thing, man?
And point it at the player. So we want to go from the target's position to our position angle, and we want to say if can shoot. Then we'll call shoot to the target.
How do you draw it, you little stinker?
Target dot position. And so that's what we were doing before, right? If we're allowed to shoot, then we call shoot. But the reason that we stored this right here, this hit pause variable, is so that we can also visualize what's going on with our ray, so we can make sure that things are working right. So if we go over to our draw method, where we're drawing our circle, we're also going to draw a line.
It must be so wonderful for this man to probably just type
along
draw
the
line.
ray cast to the hit position where it hits. So we can see where that ray intersects the wall or whatever it ran into. So we're going to say if there's a target, we want to draw this line. So we're going to do two things. We're going to draw a circle, and that circle is going to be at the hit position. Now, draw circle and all these draw functions actually are in relative coordinates. They're relative to the parent body. So this is going to be relative to the turret. So we need to do some calculations to take the hit pause and subtract the position of the turret, we also need to cancel out the rotation of the turret because it might be rotated. We'll set the radius, which doesn't have to be that big, and then we'll set the color. Now I'm actually going to go up here and I'm just going to define this up here. Laser color. This is like our aiming laser on our gun.
Our hit pose minus.
So we draw the circle. We're also going to draw a line. And for drawing the line, we need to do pretty much the same thing. We need to start at the turret. So we'll put it at 0, 0. That means, again, relative to the turret, that's where we're going to go. And then we're going to take hit pause minus position, and we're going to rotate it again to cancel out the rotation. And we'll put that in the same laser color. And
I'm so annoyed right now. What if we get rid of this? Will we still get hits? Because then it won't. Still a hit. In the same area, too. So it's aiming correctly. It's hitting. I think it has to do with hitting this thing. This pickup. But the interesting fact here is these should both be the same. They're the same thing. I'm going to move this over here. What is he hitting over here? If I like... What is it about this position? Another issue that could be occurring here is that raycast hit. I'm just gonna get rid of that. It don't work. I'm a little sad. I was like a eureka moment. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's hitting a tile there. But it's like, that don't make sense either, dude. That doesn't make sense at all. I mean, they're all the same tiles, so there would be no reason. Unless it's hitting, like, the canvas layer. Let's try this. Let's move him over here. Why is it working over here, dude? It only works this way. Like, it works fine when we're standing right there. Why is that? Is it because we have so much on us? Ghoul. The only thing that I can think of that is currently occurring right now is that yeah, I can't figure this out for the life of me. I put self to essentially remove it from itself. Yet we're still having these issues. Well, another problem for another time. I gotta go grab some stuff from the store really quick. I'll be back. Or actually, I won't. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully I have this figured out by then. Peace. God bless.